You ever wondered how your brand measures up to the world's best managed brands? This video is going to give you the brutal truth. Just like the challenges around personal growth, knowing your strengths and weaknesses is the key to building a world-class brand. But most marketers don't have the time to step back and seriously think about what they're doing right and where they're going wrong. This means you can never double down on your strengths, and weaknesses can persist for months or years, slowly hurting sales and profit margins. But what if there's a way to find and fix these profit killers and get your brand back on track? The Brand Report Card was an article published by marketing professor Kevin Keller in the Harvard Business Review. In it, he identifies 10 characteristics shared by the world's strongest brands and creates a report that managers can use to grade their brand's performance. The characteristics outlined by Keller are the backbone of a successful brand strategy, and improving them should be every marketer's top priority. To complete the report, give yourself a score between 1 and 7 for each of the following questions. I want you to be brutally honest here. Don't sugarcoat any of your answers. Question 1. Your brand delivers benefits that people really want. You identify real desires in the market and create an engaging experience based on them. The imagery and perception of the brand as a whole is relevant to your intended audience. You're not stuck in the past or using outdated assumptions about who you're selling to. 3. You price based on people's perception of the brand's value. Cost plus price is leaving money on the table, so don't do it. Talk about how to set a price in a separate video because it's one of the most misunderstood aspects of marketing. Your brand is consistent, which means you don't send conflicting or confusing messages over time. If you have multiple brands, they work logically together with minimal overlap and conflict between market segments and consumers. All your marketing communications and channels consistently communicate the same message about the brand. You have research and data that tracks the different perceptions, beliefs, attitudes, and behaviors associated with your brand. You consistently invest to ensure consumers have the proper awareness and associations with the brand in their memory. This means top and bottom funnel campaigns in the market year-round. You track brand equity with in-depth audits and ongoing brand tracking studies. This means you have a research budget and make decisions based on data, not vibes. And finally, your brand is properly positioned, which means you clearly and consistently communicate your similarities and differences from the competition. Now add up the scores and use the chart to get your final grade. I scored a B in my last company, which was alright, but there was definitely room for improvement. And if you got a C or below, you might want to take some time to rethink some of your marketing priorities and activities. Marketers who build strong brands use these report cards to clarify, communicate, and implement their marketing strategy in the boardroom. You should use them too. If you want to download your own brand report card, I've got a free template you could use on my site.